Anytime you're ready, Coach.
Okay, it was a offensive game to say the least, and we just didn't play good enough defense at times. Had some opportunities in the game to get back in the game, and it was a very disappointing day all the way around. I take full responsibility for us not playing as good as we should have, but Utah State's a good football team, and I knew it coming in that 16 and 25 would make plays, and we worked on stopping them, and we didn't stop them. So I didn't do the right thing to stop them. So we've got to regroup and come back, and we'll have a tough game next week in San Antonio in front of about 50,000 people in the dome down there. So our kids got to bounce back and get ready to go, and I know they will. So I'll take any questions at this time.
You guys allowed 13 sacks.
Yep.
Is that the offensive line? Is that David needing to find ways to get out of those? What did you see there?
I don't know. I'll have to watch the film. Either way, it wasn't very good. That kept us, we had 471 yards of offense. And if you take away those sacks, we had probably 600 and maybe more because there's things coming open. So we got to find a way to fix it. We knew they had a good front, and we just that shouldn't have been like that. I would have thought they would have had a few sacks, though, but not 13 by any stretch of the imagination at all. That was kind of put us in the back burner a few times and hurt us, no doubt. We've got to sure that up, and we will. We'll find because other teams have copied some of the things they did. Of course, some of the teams we play don't have the beast they have over the nose. He was the guy that gave us the biggest problem. He kept forcing things on us, number 90. So go from there.
What do you do next week against San Antonio to shore up the line and maybe max protect? Or
But we'll look at what they're doing and work on it. The sad thing, 4 or 5 of those plays they sacked us were max protects. And we just didn't protect. They just ran over us. So we've got to work on that, and the kids got to play better. We got to coach better. It was a combination of everything. And there's a lot of hurting young men in the locker room, and they'll bounce back. They got great character. We've got a great coaching staff, and we've had won 6 out of the last 7, and we lost today. So we've made big strides. That team showed us today we've got a lot more strides to make, and they're a good football team, and they've won a lot of good games. So we'll just we'll work hard to get ready for UTSA.
Coach, earlier in this week you said this was Ryan Otten's first game coming in, being 100%. What did you make of his performance today?
I thought he made some nice plays. I thought I hoped he would have had that touchdown in the back there, and made some big plays for us. And Ryan's a very good football player. I thought he did well. Of course, when I watch the film, I'll see everything, but he was a presence out there. There's no doubt.
How big was that 3rd and 1 play early third quarter?
Huge. I still don't really know what happened. They just ran out. I think they ran a wham play inside, and our linebacker jumped out of the gap, and our free safety missed him, and he outran the rest of us. It was very ugly play. Looked like Pop Warner football.
What do you make of David Fale's ability to still, have a good game despite the sacks?
Yeah, he kept battling. He's a good. I'm just glad he stayed healthy as many times as he got hit. And he'll learn from watching the tape too, where people could have a chance to come free and slide away from it and that type of thing. So this will be a good learning experience for him. This is the first time this has happened to him, and he'll learn from it and he'll understand it, and he'll improve off of this. There's no doubt.
It's safe to say that you expected a tough game, but you didn't expect a game to be anywhere near like this. Getting the defense gash and the pass rush really affecting this much.
No, I sure didn't. If I would have, I definitely wouldn't have slept all week. I think that we just we got in a mode where they knew we were going to have to throw, so to speak. So I think that allowed a little bit more than usual. And then I was very disappointed in how we performed on defense. And we'll get back in there, and the kids will work hard, and we'll fix it and keep working in the right direction. They have some good playmakers, but we shouldn't have gave them some of the easy plays they had. There's no doubt about that.
Coach, I'm sorry. Do you feel like you were getting to Chucky Keaton at all? Because it seemed like in the first
Yeah, we were
half
getting to Chucky Keaton some. He just kept scrambling out of it.
Yeah.
A few times we had him, and he outran our contain. And you try to simulate it in practice, but he's really fast. We've had other quarterbacks the same thing, and we were able to get them keep them in the pocket and get them down. we've got to do a better job of simulating that in practice. I've got to find a way to simulate that more when we play them again next year. I'll have to get a receiver or something back there and just the pure speed of trying to outrun them, and then that'll give them a better picture, I think.
Is this the best quarterback-receiver combo you played this year?
I don't think so. I think San Diego State's is maybe the same. But they're good. They're good at what they do.
Coach, can you describe that 4th and 22 play in the second half? What was going through your mind? What do you
Well,
think?
we knew they'd play off, and we said that was the best chance we had, and it worked like we thought. And I thought when we got that, we were going to go right in and score, and all of a sudden, here we go. We'll get them back, and they sacked us. So, but that was the kids kept battling there, and that was a great call by Brian Lindgren in the box there. We talked about it, and I thought that was the best thing to do, and it worked out well.
Do you think not getting a touchdown on your first drive of the game after you moved the ball down there hurt the send-offs and they came back and do 4 straight?
I think the 4 straight hurt more than not getting the first one down there. 4 straight was pretty amazing to me. I just got to do a better job. We got to do a better job on defense, getting them coached up and getting it figured out.
Throughout the whole game, did you get that feeling as though you were still in it, despite the fact that they were sacking?
I thought after we did the lateral, we kept going and knowing it. And, we got down there before and we went for it on 4th down, and I thought that was the thing we needed to do. I didn't think 3 points really helped us at that point. And then they stopped us there, and then we stopped and we got it back, and we're going down. So it's just one of those situations that I wish we would have had a couple plays back. It might have been a different story.
Okay, great. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Coach.